The Wash Allen Show. Now, here's your host, Wash Allen.
Welcome, everybody, to the Wash Allen Show for tonight. This is going to be a special kind of affair tonight. It's Beto O'Rourke. We're going to talk to him and talk to the people who support him. Would you like to see about it? Come on, let's go. Right here on the Wash Allen Show, everybody, I have the most distinguished couples in the world. In the name of
Amy O'Rourke.
Beto O'Rourke.
Beto, I love that name, man. Well, it's a pleasure here to have you guys here. And I want to ask you just a few questions here. First of all, this thing has gone viral about the NFL. For the folks that are here around the Texas area that might not have seen it, but almost everybody has, say a few words about that.
Well, I think that those NFL players who have used their position, the focus of this country that is so often on them, certainly every Sunday, to turn this country's attention and awaken its conscience to issues of justice, to the fact that unarmed black men and teenagers and too often children are being killed in this country, sometimes by members of law enforcement, without accountability, without justice, and without this country knowing that we will stop this practice, is not just an expression of their First Amendment right, of freedom of speech. It is something fundamentally American to non-violently address an issue of violence in order to make it better. And I think it is in the very same tradition of John Lewis marching across the Edmund Pettus Bridge in Selma, Alabama. It's in the very same tradition of Dr. Martin Luther King, of Rosa Parks, of the Freedom Riders taking Greyhound buses through the former Confederacy in the Deep South in the 1960s, knowing that they were taking their lives in their hands in order to do so. And I'm confident that, as controversial as this may be for some, in generations from now, we will look back and thank them for their courage and their willingness to do the right thing. And not only do they do something necessary, I also think that they honor this country and all those who have served this country. We're making sure that this country lives up to its highest ideals and its founding principles.
Well, you're listening to Beto O'Rourke, everybody. Right here we have the man, Dr. John Stanford. Is that a junior?
That's a junior.
You know, we hear about Beto, right?
That's right.
What do you got to say about that?
Well, I say we're here right this very minute at a Beto faith breakfast for the pastors in Houston, Texas. And it's an exciting event. He is here. The man of the hour just arrived. And we're going to have some good things happening here today.
Let's go check him out, right?
That's right. Let's go check him out.
I have a young lady by the name of
Kanae Turner.
I hear you're working with the Beto campaign.
Yes, sir. I am one of the political outreach directors for the Houston area.
I have the one and only Mr.
Reverend John Gibbs.
That's right, Mr. Gibbs. How you been?
Doing wonderful. How you feeling this morning, Wash?
Feeling great.
You looking great.
Thank you. So, you've heard of Beto O'Rourke, right?
Yes, I've heard of Beto O'Rourke.
Got any thoughts on this?
Well, I think he's a gentleman with a vision.
Kristen Page.
And Mr.
Francis Page.
So you're the Pages, huh?
We're the Pages.
I like that. Well, look, Francis, what are your thoughts about Beto?
Well, I remember when I first met Barack Obama, and I heard him speak. I was in a board meeting in Washington, D.C., and they said a young congressman wants to come, senator wants to come in and speak to us. And we all said, okay, let him come in. And when he spoke, we knew he was anointed. And today, I feel that Beto is also anointed. He has the message, has the voice to carry the vote here in Texas. And we look forward to continuing to support him and support him all the way to the White House one day.
Right. Well, does the wife feel that way too?
Yes, I was so excited. I was following Beto, and I was very excited about his message. But when I recently saw that message that went viral and how he handled that whole NFL player situation, I said finally someone was able to articulate, right, the counter argument to that foolishness that we've been hearing. And so I've been so excited about that, and even in where we live, there's a lot of Republicans in our area, and they're very open to his message, and so we're really excited, and we're really feeling positive that he's going to win, and we're excited.
I have the Reverend Williams here. What do you think about Beto for today?
I think he's a good politician, a very good politician. He has his concern, but I'm afraid that his needs are spread too wide. We need to certainly give direction to the federal government, and I'm very concerned and compassionate about these churches that open their doors at disaster time. Their buildings get destroyed and they can't get their compensation. They can't get no help from the federal government to restore their buildings. That's a federal thing, and they can do that, putting the force on FEMA and other entities to do that. The second thing, I believe that he's sensitive enough. I like what he does. He does not ask money from PAC or anybody else. He's running on his own. So we need to support him because he's not using the big money. I think he'll make it.
I have Reverend Nash here. How are you?
Yes, I'm doing fine, Wash. Good to see you.
So what are your thoughts about this tonight? And hello to you.
Hello, Wash. How you doing?
That's my lovely wife, Wash. Listen, Wash, I've heard this young man speak on many occasions, but being here this morning has really given me hope and strength.
Pastor Hunt Harris.
What are your thoughts about tonight?
I think we've got a viable candidate, one that has courage, one that looks at the needs of the people, and that's what we need.
Pastor Israeli Holmes of the Shiloh Baptist Church, Barry Station, Crosby, Texas.
Yeah, I know those places are. Who is this?
I am Sister Linda Holmes.
Okay, great. What are your thoughts about Beto?
I think he's very compassionate, got a good voice, and I think he's authentic.
And he represents all people, not just one ethnicity.
We'll be right back with more of The Wash Allen Show.
Are you looking for justice? Call Lady Justice, attorney Barbara J. Hudson. She will work tirelessly to make sure you get the results you deserve. Call attorney Barbara J. Hudson today, 713-621-1971. Knowledge, experience, and compassion to bring you justice.
Wash Allen here. Call my attorney, Lady Justice Barbara J. Hudson, 713-621-1971. That's 713-621-1971. Lady Justice.
Marketing your product or service globally has never been easier. Boston International Incorporated is your answer. Boston International Incorporated has the experience and resources to turnkey your next public relations, marketing, or advertising campaigns. We have worked with Fortune 500 companies, small businesses, nonprofits. If you want to increase your sales or visibility, call Boston International today at 1-866-922-2544.
John Stanford here to brag about my alma mater, Tuskegee University. Tuskegee produces achievers such as founder Booker T. Washington, scientist George Washington Carver, and others like Tom Joyner, Lionel Richie, Keenan Ivory Williams, General Daniel Chappie James, Lonnie Johnson, and many others. If you want more information about Tuskegee University, contact the Office of Admissions.
Welcome back to The Wash Allen Show.
Here we are on The Wash Allen Show, everybody, and I have the one and only, I love to hear you say your own name.
Beto O'Rourke. Yeah.
I got that. Look, for the benefit of those around the country, what about the prison reform that you've talked about the prison situation? Say a few words on it.
We have the largest prison population on the planet, and it is disproportionately African American and comprised of people of color. 1/3 of those behind bars are serving time for a nonviolent drug offense. And though all people of all races and ethnicities use illegal drugs at the same rate, only some will be arrested, only some will serve time, only some, when they are released, will have a harder time getting a job or being able to qualify for a student loan. We need to end a war on drugs. It has become a war on people, a war on some people over other people. We need to end the prohibition on marijuana, a substance that's now legal in 29 states in the union. And those arrested for the crime of possession of marijuana, considering that it's legal in most of America today, I would argue that their records should be expunged. They should be expunged because it will allow them to contribute to their full potential as they pursue work, as they finish their education, as they raise their families. All of us will benefit when everyone can contribute to their maximum capacity. And right now we're holding too many people back.
You heard it on the Wash Allen Show from Beto O'Rourke, everybody.
Obichukwu.
And
Ugeze Obichukwu.
the Obichukwu's here.
Ron Reynolds.
All right. So, what are your thoughts about tonight?
I thought that this was a very informative and engaged breakfast with the pastors. I thought the pastors were able to ask great questions. And Beto, he's the real deal. He's authentic. He's a man of integrity, a man of compassion, and that came through today when he was meeting with men of the clergy.
Dr. Michael P. Williams.
All right. What are your thoughts about all
Well, good. No, I think this is time for a new kind of politics in our country and particularly in our state.
Pastor Walls.
Pastor Walls, Covenant of Love Church.
What are your thoughts about all this tonight with Beto?
I think Beto gonna do a great job, man. He got a heart for the people.
The Beto Daniels.
Doctor, how you doing?
I'm doing good, Wash. Always good to see you.
What are your thoughts about Beto?
Oh, I like Beto. And let me say this to the Houston community. We have an opportunity to elect another man that is almost just like President Barack Obama.
Woo.
He's tall, he's handsome, and he's smart.
I am Pastor Patrina McDaniel.
Okay.
Along with Pastor Chillis, we pastor the Church of Mecca, God's House of Prayer, Praise, and Worship, located at 2411 Francis Street, Houston, Texas, in the very heart of 3rd Ward.
Well, we got that, didn't we? And we have Pastor
Eric Wiggins.
So what's your take on all this?
I think it was absolutely wonderful. This gentleman has so much energy. He reminds me of when I first saw Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton went everywhere. And I see this gentleman on TV running and talking and running. But he speaks from his heart. And I believe that's what we need now in 2018 going forward to 2019 is someone who will speak from the heart to address issues that are overcoming our communities. And I enjoyed what he said.
Dwight Boykins is my name. Just happened to be honored to be a member of the Houston City Council, Wise.
Yes, indeed. Talk to me about Beto.
Beto is a very unique individual, man. We get this type of candidate, a public servant, once in a lifetime. The guy is committed to making a difference in our great state. I talked to him about issues that was important to my community and the city and the state, and that is assisting in efforts such as my Second Chance Jobs Program, Wash, to give people opportunities. And what I wanted to know, and we talked about it, was all federal dollars that come to the state of Texas. As a U.S. Senator, would he consider an initiative to earmark a portion of that money for jobs, companies that receive that money, jobs set aside for those who need second chances if you receive federal money? And I think the state should do the same. And that's how we curb unemployment, reduce crime, and create economic opportunities in our communities. And he agreed to it.
Good enough.
Yeah. How you doing, Wash?
Doing great.
Man, why you always look better than I do? Golly, stay away from my wife, man.
Deacon Adam Dixon.
Florida Dixon. Sandra Norman.
John Norman.
Right. Say something briefly about Beto.
Well, I like his platform. Definitely like what he was talking about with the drugs, you know. And because we got a lot of our young people's out on drugs and everything. And I'm strongly behind what he said with drugs.
I am so excited that he's interested in going into the community and he's interested in being involved. He told the young lady he was going to go, and we just got word that he not only promised to go and where she was, but he went. So I'm excited about him being a man of truth.
Man of action. Right?
Exactly. And truth.
Wash, being a former educator, I'm very, very proud of him caring so much about the teachers, especially the retired teachers, because I'm one of those teachers who fell into that 13-year little retirement plan 13 years ago. So it's time for a raise.
He mentioned that too.
He's very compassionate.
All I can say is he has my vote.
We'll be right back with more of The Wash Allen Show.
Are you looking for justice? Call Lady Justice, attorney Barbara J. Hudson. She will work tirelessly to make sure you get the results you deserve. Call attorney Barbara J. Hudson today, 713-621-1971. Knowledge, experience, and compassion to bring you justice.
Wash Allen here. Call my attorney, Lady Justice Barbara J. Hudson, 713-621-1971. That's 713-621-1971. Lady Justice.
Marketing your product or service globally has never been easier. Boston International Incorporated is your answer. Boston International Incorporated has the experience and resources to turnkey your next public relations, marketing, or advertising campaigns. We have worked with Fortune 500 companies, small businesses, nonprofits. If you want to increase your sales or visibility, call Boston International today at 1-866-922-2544.
Smile and be amazed by going to Dr. Margaret Allen's state-of-the-art full-service Amazing Smiles Cosmetic and Family Dentistry. You'll receive a complete analysis of your smile and dental health and be well-versed on your complete dental needs. Services are offered in all areas of general dental care for adults and children.
Here at Amazing Smiles, we are dedicated to providing quality dental care. Financing is available with affordable monthly payments.
Amazing Smiles, located in Sugar Land. Smile and be amazed. Welcome back to The Wash Allen Show.
I have the one and only, the man himself,
Beto O'Rourke.
You know, before we leave, I want you just to talk about, now let me ask you this. Where'd you get the name Beto from?
I was born Robert Francis O'Rourke, but in El Paso, where I'm from, if you're Robert, they call you Beto. It's just the nickname. So there's a lot of Betos in El Paso.
I like that name. It's a cool name. Say anything you want to say before we get out of here. Say anything you want to say about anything.
Well, listen, it's just an honor for Amy and I to be running this race to represent everyone in the state of Texas. And when we say everyone, we mean everyone in the state of Texas, in the United States Senate. Make sure that every single one of us has the opportunity to live to our full potential. That could be healthcare, that could be education, that could be criminal justice reform, that could mean making sure that you can work a job that pays a living wage. These are all things that we can do together, not as Democrats or Republicans, but as Texans, as Americans, as human beings. I'm confident that Texas can lead the way for this country.
Mrs. O'Rourke, you got anything to say at all about this fabulous guy? What does she think?
Very, very proud of him and just excited to be on the road with him this weekend in Houston.
Thanks for being, guys.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Pastor Yvonne Boykins, one of the associates at St. John's downtown.
All right. So what's your take on Beto?
I'm really pleased that he's running for Senate. You need to get out and vote. Register now so you can vote and get him in the office. The things he's saying is real and is needed in this day and time, not just in Texas, but it's just needed everywhere.
Who do we have here?
Hi, my name is Daya Basi.
So what do you got to say about this?
About what exactly? Beto or the breakfast? Well, I love him, even though I can't vote because I'm a permanent resident. Hi, I'm originally from Nigeria.
Charles X. White.
So what are your thoughts about Beto?
Well, he has the energy, he has the passion, he knows the lay of the land. I think that once he got in, if he gets in, if we get out the vote, then the next question is, in this campaign, we need to ask, what is the mechanics?
Renee Jefferson Smith, candidate for Houston City Council District B.
All right. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm doing really great.
So, how did Beto sound?
He is amazing. He's amazing. I've heard him speak several times, and I wouldn't miss an opportunity. Every time is different. It's words of wisdom, words of encouragement for not only our state, but our city, as well as our individual communities.
Lee Pringle, I'm the founder and artistic director of the Color of Music Festival, and we will be debuting here at historic Emancipation Conservancy Park on August 29th through 31st for some vignettes, introducing the festival to the great city of Houston. And then the University of Houston is presenting us as our title sponsor, along with the city of Houston, Mayor Turner and his staff, for a concert series that will be September 12th through the 16th, with 2 special events on September 9th and September 11th. So we're excited to be in Houston.
Bridget Gibson.
And
Gina Ned.
so what do you guys think about this particular affair tonight with Beto?
Oh, I think it was awesome. He was voicing a whole lot of things that I had concerns about, and I think he's a great guy to consider voting for.
What about you?
Same here. I am considered voting, and a lot of things that he brought out just really brought my attention to know that I need to get more involved in the community as well, to know what's going on right here in Houston.
I have Pastor
Edwin Deese, pastor of Christ Fellowship Missionary Baptist Church. Ooh.
So were you impressed with Beto tonight?
I was. I liked his energy and his passion.
I have one of my co-workers from KWWJ 1360. The man's name is
J.J. Williams.
J.J. Williams.
How you doing, Wash? It's a blessing to be here campaigning for Beto for Senate. But guess what? My comment, you can get it right here, ladies and gentlemen. Beto for president. You heard me say that, right?
You want to make that jump, huh?
Can I go ahead and jump? Because I heard him speak. He spoke with compassion. He spoke with care. He spoke with concern about what it is that we care about. And I'm so happy that we're here today.
You really did, Jay.
Yes, this is a blessing. Ladies and gentlemen, also we want to say congratulations to our Texas Radio Hall of Fame DJ. I'm the one who need to be interviewing you. You interviewing me, I need to be interviewing you for the work that you've been doing for so many years. I said it on the radio the other day that you deserve more than the Texas Radio Hall of Fame DJ, the United States Radio Hall of Fame DJ.
That guy's really smart.
How about that? But ladies and gentlemen, we're so happy to be here at the Crown Plaza Hotel talking about the concerns that's going on in the community. We saw several pastors come out today, and I'm sure you talked to them about what's going on in our community, the criminal justice system, how important education is for our students, how important it is for families that have property to be able to utilize that property for investments, as well as how we can protect our communities.
J.J. Williams, everybody, you can hear him on 1360 right here in Houston from 3 o'clock until whenever he gets off. Thank you, Jay.
Thank you. Super shouts going out to my wife, Welaine. God bless you. She couldn't make it with us today, but she's at work. Super shouts going out to her. And also to my pastor, Pastor Remus Wright. God bless y'all.
Debbie Tyler Dillard.
One of my special favorite friends. Always. And
Justin Onwenu.
Right. So what are your thoughts about today?
Well, it was greater than expected. It was a wonderful gathering. It was a lot of hard work. We still have a lot more to do, but it was a start. And I'm very, very pleased. Judy Foston asked me to assist her with this event, and I was more than pleased because this is something that I do.
You do it well all the time. And we have the one and only
Justin Onwenu.
You're working with Beto, right?
So I'm volunteering anytime I can, just in the Houston area primarily.
I have Pastor
Titus Stewart.
Where are you, Pastor?
I pastor at the Great Emmanuel Family Worship Center right in the northeast part of Houston, Texas.
So what are your thoughts about Beto?
I think that he was well connected, well informed. It seemed that he cares and sounded very genuine to me.
I have a very special gentleman and a lady too, in the name of
Damian Jones.
Courtney Hodges.
Right there. So, now, Damian, I know that you have been with Beto and you've been working diligently and hard. What are your thoughts about all this now?
I tell you, Wash, it's somewhat overwhelming with the support that we're getting in Harris County, across the state of Texas, and all 254 counties. And we've seen a lot of momentum pick up nationwide because this is a historic campaign. This is a people-centered campaign, and people are begging for high-quality leadership. People are tired of groups being demeaned, and folks want to be treated with dignity, and folks want to see Texas move forward. No matter what your partisan affiliation, no matter your walk of life, no matter your economic background, it's just about unifying the state and unifying our communities to move forward and make sure we have quality leadership. And we know that Beto O'Rourke is the best person to represent us in the U.S. Senate.
All right, well, you've been with him, so you got any take on this?
No, I'm just really excited about the work the entire team is doing. Everybody's working really hard for all communities of color, and I'm excited for Damian and the congressman to take Texas back.
We'll be right back with more of The Wash Allen Show.
Are you looking for justice? Call Lady Justice, attorney Barbara J. Hudson. She will work tirelessly to make sure you get the results you deserve. Call attorney Barbara J. Hudson today, 713-621-1971. Knowledge, experience, and compassion to bring you justice.
Wash Allen here. Call my attorney, Lady Justice Barbara J. Hudson, 713-621-1971. That's 713-621-1971. Lady Justice.
Smile and be amazed by going to Dr. Margaret Allen's state-of-the-art full-service Amazing Smiles Cosmetic and Family Dentistry. You'll receive a complete analysis of your smile and dental health and be well-versed on your complete dental needs. Services are offered in all areas of general dental care for adults and children.
Here at Amazing Smiles, we are dedicated to providing quality dental care. Financing is available with affordable monthly payments.
Amazing Smiles, located in Sugar Land. Smile and be amazed.
Marketing your product or service globally has never been easier. Boston International Incorporated is your answer. Boston International Incorporated has the experience and resources to turnkey your next public relations, marketing, or advertising campaigns. We have worked with Fortune 500 companies, small businesses, nonprofits. If you want to increase your sales or visibility, call Boston International today at 1-866-922-2544.
Welcome back to The Wash Allen Show.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here on The Wash Allen Show, we had a great time tonight with Beto. And I have my executive director here, Judy Boston Stanford. Judy, what do you say?
Watch. I would just like to thank all of the pastors and faith leaders for coming out to hear Beto O'Rourke and his message. Once again, I'd just like to thank all of our pastors and faith leaders.
All right. Same time, same station next week. Until then, bye-bye.
The Wash Allen Show is brought to you by attorney Barbara J. Hudson.